Hello everyone, today we'll be learning how to construct triangles using your protractor and your ruler and a compass. Your title today is Constructing Triangles. Make sure you underline that with a ruler. And your objectives for today, so we are going to construct triangles to give two angles and a side given. We are going to construct triangles with two sides and an angle given, and constructing triangles with only three sides given. That is what we are going to do today. Your bronze example then. Make sure you've got this copied down into your book. So construct triangle ABC, where A equals 41, C equals 33, and AC equals 7 centimetres. Before we sketch the triangle using our ruler and our compass and our protractor, we are going to first sketch what we see here. So before we do anything else, we are going to sketch how we would expect the triangle to look. So we do a quick sketch. That should look like this. So that would be our quick sketch. Pause the video here, allow the students to copy down the question. Make sure they've got the sketch in their books using a pencil and a ruler. So that's how we would expect the triangle to look. Right, to start off sketching this triangle accurately, we are going to first draw our 7 centimetre line using a ruler, labelling either of the ends A and C. So we'll label this side A and this side C with our 7 centimetres on the bottom. The second thing we are going to do is we are going to measure the angle 41 degrees. So you're going to get your protractor. You're going to pop it on angle A, here, and you're going to measure 41 degrees. So you would go using the inside scale here because the line is touching the 0 on the inside. You're going to go all the way to 41, place your dot at 41, draw your line through that with a ruler. So remove your protractor, draw your line through your dot, extending it forward. So it would look like this with the 41 degrees there. Once you've done that, you are then going to measure C. So you're going to measure 33 centimetres. So you're going to put your protractor on the other end, and you're going to measure 33 degrees using the outside scale this time. So you're going to place your dot at 33, and then remove your protractor, draw your line, and your angle of 33 degrees, so forming our triangle. Don't rub out your construction lines, keep them there, and label the top of the triangle B. So we should have triangle A, B, C now. That's your bronze example. Your silver example, here we have to construct the triangle PQR, where angle P is 60 degrees, PR is 7 centimetres, and PQ is 5 centimetres. Again, before we do anything else, we are going to sketch how we think that should look. So we are going to sketch the triangle. So my sketch looks like this. So this is how the triangle should look when we are finished. Pause the video here, allow the students time to copy down the question and sketch their triangle. So remember, your sketch is not drawn accurately, it's just a little diagram of what your actual triangle should look like. So to begin, we are first going to draw the base of our triangle, which is PR. So we are going to draw our 7 centimetre line on the bottom. So using your ruler, you're going to draw your 7 centimetre line, as that's the longest side, so that's going to be the base. Then we are going to measure 60 degrees from P. So we're going to measure 60 degrees from P, placing your protractor on P, placing it looking for the 0, so the 0 here is on the inside scale, so we're going from the 0 all the way up to 60, drawing our angle. Then we are going to draw the line going from P, but we are going to make sure that that is only 5 centimetres. So we're going to draw the line, so extend that line as far as you can. Then you're going to measure that line, and you're going to measure up to 5 centimetres. So where we've put this dash here, this is where my line stops at 5 centimetres. So from this dash on the line I've drawn, I'm going to connect the Q to R from that using a ruler. So you're going to join up the triangle to look like this. And this is how your triangle should look as the finished product. So here we were asked to draw side, angle, side. So side, angle, side this time. So we drew the line on the bottom. We measured our 60-degree angle. We drew that line for 60 degrees. We measured 5 centimetres and then connected it to the bottom. So this is when we've got side, angle, side. Okay, so rewind the video if you have to. We are going to move on to our trial questions now. So here are your trial questions. Remember, do a sketch of how you think the triangles are going to look. Okay? I'm going to pop your answers on the screen, so make sure you pause the video here to allow the students time to have a go at the question. So your answers are going to come up now. So this is how your triangle should look. Make sure you measure your side and your angles. Get the person next to you to accurately measure what you've drawn. And your silver trial should look like this. Again, getting the person next to you to measure your sides and your angle. Okay then. Make sure you correct that with green pen. Going on to our gold example. Here we have to construct the triangle XYZ, where XZ is 7 centimetres, XY is 8 centimetres, sorry. XY is 7 centimetres and YZ is 5 centimetres. Over here I've drawn a sketch of how the triangle should look when we're finished. Make sure you copy the question down. Pause the video here to allow the students time to copy it down. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we are going to draw our longest side using a ruler. The longest side is 8 centimetres. So using our ruler, we are going to draw the line XZ as 8 centimetres. So we've drawn the longest side. Next, you need to get your compass and pencil together. So once you've popped your pencil and compass together accurately, you are going to then draw an arc using your compass. Now, you are going to set your compass to 7 centimetres. So we're going to draw the line XY next. So we're going to draw this one here. So you need to set your compass to 7 centimetres. So the point and the pencil need to be 7 centimetres separated. Then you're going to place the point of your compass, so the pointy end, on the X and your pencil on your paper. So they should both be touching your book now. And you're going to move the top of the compass round to form an arc like this. So it will form an arc on your piece of paper. Okay, so that's how it should look. Then we are going to draw our second arc. So we are now going to set our compass and pencil to a 5 centimetre width. So you're going to separate your compass to a 5 centimetre one, and then you're going to place that on the other side. So you're going to place it on the Z. So you're going to pop the pointy bit on the Z and the pencil on your paper. You're then going to draw another arc, making sure your compass is 5 centimetres apart, and you should get a line like this. Once you've done that, you can take your pencil out of your compass and you're going to match up the lines by joining them to the base. So we are going to join them like such. So this is how your triangle should look now. So our first step is we draw the longest side. Our second step here, we set the compass to a certain distance, draw an arc. Then we do the exact same thing for the other distance, and then we join the points together. So your triangle should look like this, with your sides labelled. You need to leave your construction lines, do not remove them, keep them there. So that's what you needed to do for this question. I'm going to put your trial question on the screen now, so pause the video if the students haven't finished copying this down. So your trial question: construct the triangle XYZ where XZ is 9 centimetres, XY is 4 centimetres, and YZ is 7 centimetres. So here I have given you an example of how it should look. Pause the video here to allow the students time to have a go at the question. I'm going to pop your answer on the screen now. Only give the students 5 minutes. So here is how your triangle should look with your construction lines. Do not remove your construction lines. That's how your triangle should look. Okay? So you're going to do this for your bronze and silver questions. So you're going to draw these accurately, and then you're going to measure the length of L on each of them. For gold, you are going to draw the triangles that are being given accurately, as they have not been drawn accurately, and then for the second part you're going to draw the triangles given just using the information, so without the sketch given. For your platinum, you're going to do that again. So pause the video, allow the students time to have a go at the questions. I'm going to pop the answers on the screen now. So here we are, answers, mark them using a green pen. Pause the video here to allow students time to mark their answers. On the next screen is a diagnostic question, so I'm going to ask you to pause the video again to allow the students time to have a go at the diagnostic question. So here is your question. Which of the following best describes how to construct a triangle with side lengths 7 cm, 6 cm and a 40-degree angle between? So I want you to write a subheading of diagnostic question, and then you're going to write your answer A, B, C or D. So read the information on the screen, pause the video, allowing the students time to have a go at the question. So your answer for this was A, so you have to draw the 7 cm line, place the protractor at one end of the line, measure a 40-degree angle, place a dot, draw a 6 cm line that starts at the same end of the line and goes through the dot, join up the end with this line and the other with 7 cm line. So at the other end of the 7 cm line. You've now got an exam question to have a go at. Again, it's just constructing triangles. So if you've got time, have a go at this exam question. Pause the video, allow the students time to have a go. I'm going to pop the mark scheme on the screen now to see what the examiner is looking for when he's marking these. So this is a 2-mark question, so you only get 2 marks for doing this. So this is what the examiner is looking for. So well done to those of you who got this right. It's now time for your green pen sentences. So well done everyone. Make sure you write in full sentences in green pen. Well done. Pause the video to let the students do the green pen sentences. Well done everyone.